Hello, this is Endless Zero Soul. As you probably already read the title of the video, I'm doing a mod spotlight on a mod known as the Sync mod. It is a pretty cool mod, one of my favorite mods. Ignore the red and blue bars on the sides of my screen. Those are from a different mod. Don't worry about that. I don't want to really turn around. I guess staring at a wall would be kind of boring. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything. Sorry. I was doing a whole lot of absolutely nothing. So I decided, just to kind of use this as an announcement for now, I've decided that I am going to use mod spotlights like this as like filler content in between bigger videos like top 10s and reviews. I'm actually not partially, I guess more than partially done a review video. It'll be coming out shortly, hopefully. It doesn't have any delays. So hopefully that'll come out. Something on the Smash Brothers Direct might come out, I don't know. A video about E3 and stuff released might be a thing that happens. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that, but what I do know is that this is a mod review video, so I should be doing stuff on the mod. So as I already said, I'm doing the Sync mod. It's a really cool mod. It's just you should try it out. I'm going to obviously have the link to the guy that made it, and download and crap. So, I'll show you what this mod does in a second, but first, you are going to need a sync core before you do anything. Because to craft any of the items you need to use the mod, you're going to need a sync core. So, block of lapis, 2 daylight sensors, 2 nether quartz, I almost called it nether coal, 2 emeralds, block of redstone, and ender pearl. Pretty expensive. You know, you have to go to the nether. You know, you need a bit of nether quartz for the daylight sensors and the nether quartz. I already said that. And emeralds, which if there's not a village nearby, can be a bit difficult to obtain. And this does absolutely nothing. It's just a crafting item for other materials. So speaking of the other materials, the other one is this, the shell constructor. So you're gonna need this as well, for the mod to work. Shut up, sheep. So for that you're gonna need 4 obsidian, so you need at least a diamond pick. And then you also need some glass panes, the same ore from before, and a piece of redstone. So not quite that expensive, but you do need the sync core. It's the most expensive thing. You're also gonna need a shell storage, which is this item here. And to make that, you're going to, it's basically the shell constructor, but instead of a piece of redstone and a glass pane, you're going to need a block of iron and a weighted pressure plate. And in case you don't know how to make a weighted pressure plate, it's just like that. So, it has to be an iron pressure plate. And again, the sync core on top. And another kind of out of place item is the treadmill. You can't actually run on it. But you do need it for the mod to work. Very well. For you to be able to use what the mod does. So you're going to need 2 obsidian, piece of redstone, black carpet, iron bars, and a daylight sensor. So that's all the crafting recipes. Only 4 items, but although there isn't that many items, this mod must have taken a long time to make and a lot of coding to work. So, the first thing is the shell constructor. You're going to need this thing. So, the shell constructor and the treadmills are 2 of the most important. I guess they're not kind of important, but you get the idea. To start off, you're going to need these things. So you're going to place your shell constructor down, just like I have here, and you're going to have to put your treadmills down. It's kind of weird. They go the opposite to you, so you have to sort of go on this side to place them. And you are actually going to use the treadmills to power the shell constructor here. So you're going to take a pig. It only works for pigs. And you're going to need a lead. Just right-click on the pig with the lead. And that guy just jumped on it himself. And they can do that, but it's much easier to just right-click on the lead. And they'll start powering this thing. It's kind of weird. I've never really seen pig power before. You don't need coal or anything. So what you do is just right-click on this, and it'll start building something. But it takes quite a while, quite a long time for it to build the thing. So I made another one over here. As you see, it's your skin there. It's me. So it makes a clone of you, which is pretty freaking cool. My skin just happens to be Luke from Tales of the Abyss, because I like that game. So you construct a little alternate version of yourself, which is, again, pretty cool. So, you're probably wondering what the heck and freaking rain. Always turn fog off, whoops. Oh, this is Minecraft 6.4. But yeah, this is Minecraft 1.6.4. I forgot about that. I forgot that you can't turn stuff off individually. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, okay. So you're probably wondering what the heck you do with your newfound clone. Well, you're going to take the shelf storage, as I showed you how to make before, and you're just going to walk inside, and then it'll show you the percent of any of your clones that are building. But if you have one that's done, it'll show you the coordinates in the overworld, and you can also, I'll just go over that later. So if you click on that, oh, I'm getting a bit of lag here. You'll fly up into the sky and come down and then rotate around into your new body. As you can see, that's my old body right there in that shell constructor. And I have a new body, so I can get that one to build if I want. I can build another shell storage. By the way, these things have to be powered by redstone or else they won't do squat. That's something you have to remember. So you can have as many bodies as you want. I don't know if there's a limit. It's being laggy when I go up for some reason. Maybe because I'm recording or something. But yeah, it allows for you to build clone bodies. And not only is this freaking cool, but it has a few uses. Because obviously, actually there's something I'll show you. But first off, obviously you can have two bodies in two different locations. So if you need to get to one place quickly, you can do that. However, one thing you have to remember is, man, I'm getting lag, is each one of these clones, I'm just gonna cheat the rain off actually. Each of these clones have their own inventory. So I had a bunch of stuff, as you saw before, on that guy, but now I only have the cell storage and the lever because I placed another one down and used the lever to activate it. So each of them has their own individual inventory that goes for armor and stuff as well. I don't know if your EXP is carried over. It might, I don't know. But that is obviously really cool on its own. But there's another cool feature, and I'm just gonna ignore that. That's from a different mod, which I might review at some point. I'm just gonna fly up, and then I'm just gonna set myself to survival. I turn myself to adventure, but it doesn't matter. So when I hit the ground and splat, I actually like disassemble into cubes and then go to my other body. So in hardcore mode, as you probably could see there, my old body's remains are there. So in hardcore mode, this allows for you to have a respawn. It is quite expensive, but it does allow for you to respawn in hardcore mode. I guess at a different location than your normal spawn point, but it is certainly really cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this mod. I don't know if it's multiplayer compatible, but obviously with like a Hamachi LAN server, you can play with friends, and I know we have. It's just really a really cool mod. There really isn't much to say about it besides that. Thanks for watching. This has been Endless Zero Soul. See you guys later, and I will hopefully will not be as silent for as long as of a time. And again, thanks for watching. I'm getting a little bit of lag, and bye-bye.